What is going on, guys? Steve with a quick video for you today. So today's going to be a hobby talk video, and I think it's going to be kind of fun because this is going to be kind of back to the basics for some of us. But first, I'm only going to do one shout out for this video, and I really want you guys to go subscribe to him. You know, I know some of you guys say, "Oh, I'm subbed to so many people. I don't need to follow any," and I get it. You know, it's really hard to keep up with channels, but one channel I really want you guys to subscribe to is Trent Collects. And Trent, if you guys want to see a kid so passionate about baseball cards and baseball, and just kind of living the fun within all of this, because as adults we kind of get caught up in, oh, I gotta have the greatest of this or the best of that, and this card and that card. He's a big San Diego Padres fan, and likes Fernando Tatis Jr., Tony Gwynn, and Ken Griffey Jr. He's a big Ken Griffey Jr. fan. But if you guys want to see pretty much like how I would have been when I see a baseball card 25 to 30 years ago, I'm not too sure how old the kid is, but that would, how he acts when he gets a card is kind of how I would have acted when I was younger and growing up. So please go check out Trent Collects, and I will leave a link to his channel in my description. So the hobby talk's gonna be pretty quick here. I've been I always try to think of unique things to talk about and all that kind of stuff. So one thing that I kind of want to say is kind of ask you guys, and please leave a comment in the description, is what cards kind of were you drawn to as a kid that kind of got you triggered into collecting? For me, there was two specific cards in general, and I'll kind of give it like a quick little backstory to them, and I've got them right here if I can. So the first one is the 1986 Ryan Sandberg, and with this Ryan Sandberg card, I remember going to it'd be my grandma's house at the time, and I've got an uncle that's not much older than me. And I'm sure, back in the 80s and early 90s, baseball cards were considered, you're going to have the next fortune, blah, 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 no matter what. But I remember watching my uncle sort through his cards, and, the 86 tops I was always drawn to. I don't know why. And I always liked the Chicago Cubs, even when I was just a little guy. And that Ryan Sandberg card just always stood out to me, and I don't know why, but yeah, that Ryan Sandberg card really drew me to my childhood. And I've pretty much collected my whole life. I've taken a year, I don't want to say off, but kind of hiatus, every so often, especially my 20s, early 20s in particular, and then kind of in my mid 20s. And then another card, and this goes back to as a little kid as well, is this 1987, this is bad glare there, Rick Shoe card. So with this, the scuffed up pants right there, and all that kind of stuff, and I don't know, it's just kind of like a rugged little piece of cardboard. I don't know, I just always thought that was really cool. So, and the only other person that knows about that card, I think, is Shannon Back to the Cardboard. I brought that card up. I don't even remember, it was on his channel, but those two cards really got me into collecting as a kid. So my question to you guys is, more or less, what got you guys? What is there any particular cards that got you into collecting, or any sets that you were just really drawn to as a kid? That Sandberg and that shoe was probably top two for me, and it's kind of all I want to really talk about. It sounds like baseball in general has been kind of quiet. I know that they're still kind of bickering on the season, how it's going to go. I just hope that they play some, longer season what they did last year. For some reason, I know they're gonna complain about money and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, please go check out Trent Collects, and out of all the channels that I do a shout out to, and they're all very important, but please go check out Trent Collects. He actually has some really cool stuff from, and if I saw a 10-year-old me, or I don't know how old the kid is, 10, 12 years old. If I had a Mickey Mantle at that age, I'd be like, I would never imagine having Mickey Mantle at that age. So, you know, the kids even got some PSA graded Mickey Mantle. So please go check out Trent Collects and show them support and all that fun stuff. So I've rambled on long enough. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care.